You ever get the feeling your phone isn't just listening, it's eavesdropping? Or that your smart fridge knows more about your midnight cravings than your therapist? Welcome to the digital jungle, where privacy isn't just dead, it's being live streamed. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on cyber threats. Not the ones from spy thrillers, but the real ones happening behind the screens. And we're doing it with someone who knows this world like the back of their hand. Dr. Mara Jensen, a machine learning researcher who's been knee-deep in AI security since before deepfakes were a thing. Threat #1. Weaponized AI and the rise of autonomous attacks. Mara kicks off with a quiet bombshell. We're seeing the shift from hackers using AI to AI becoming the hacker? Yeah, sit with that for a moment. From automated spear phishing campaigns that learn your writing style, to malware that rewrites itself mid-attack. We're entering an era where threat actors aren't just smart, they're synthetic. Imagine a botnet that doesn't wait for commands, she says. It decides. It adapts. And here's the twist. AI tools that are meant for good language models, image generators, anomaly detectors, can be flipped like a switch. Mara calls this the shadow side of open source AI. Takeaway? You can't just install antivirus software and call it a day anymore. We need systems that are as adaptive as the threats themselves. Threat #2, deepfake ecosystems and the collapse of trust. Let's talk about something that feels ripped from a Black Mirror episode, deepfakes, but not the kind with obvious face swaps or poor lip sync. We're talking about hyper-realistic impersonations, complete with biometric mimicry, synthetic voices, and generative behaviors. Mara warns, it's not just about fake videos anymore. We're seeing full-fledged synthetic identities. Banks, schools, even government systems are struggling to distinguish real users from fabricated ones. And with large language models powering conversational AI, yeah, you might end up arguing with a bot pretending to be your bank rep. She shares a story about a regional hospital that authorized $1 million transfer based on a video call with a senior administrator. Turns out the entire thing was fabricated. Voice, face, demeanor, gone. Just like that. Takeaway? Trust is no longer visual or vocal. It has to be multi-factor, multimodal, and constantly challenged. Threat #3, data poisoning and the quiet sabotage. Now here's a curveball. What if the data used to train AI models is quietly poisoned from the start? It's the slow drip, Mara explains. Instead of hacking a system outright, you influence what it learns. Subtle changes in labeling. Inserting biased data. Planting misinformation in training sets. It's not sexy. It doesn't make headlines, but it's devastating. And the real kicker? Many AI systems are black boxes. We don't always know why they make decisions, just that they do. She compares it to someone whispering lies in your ear while you sleep. When you wake up, you act differently, but you don't know why. Takeaway? AI integrity doesn't start at deployment, it starts at the data pipeline. And we're not watching that gate closely enough. Audience quanda, paranoia or preparedness? Now, this is where it gets lively. A viewer asks, are we overreacting to all this? I mean, some of this sounds like science fiction. Mara chuckles. I wish it was, but we're not talking about the future. These systems exist now. What's missing is awareness. Another chimes in. So what can we actually do? Great question. Her advice? Start with digital hygiene. Yes, really. Strong passwords. Two-factor. Device updates. Push for transparency. From tech companies. From governments. From AI providers. Support AI literacy. The more people understand how these systems work, the harder it becomes to weaponize them. The conversation turns personal. Midway through, Mara shares something unexpected. My niece once asked if Siri could lie to her. I didn't have an answer. And that lands differently. It's easy to talk about systems, protocols, firewalls. But at the end of the day, this isn't just a tech issue. It's a trust issue, a human issue. We're not just defending servers. We're defending what's real. Final thoughts, staying human in a synthetic world. As the session winds down, Mara leaves us with a thought that sticks. Cybersecurity isn't just about protection. It's about preservation, of identity, of truth, of agency. And honestly, that hits home. In a world where AI can mimic anyone, say anything, and slip quietly through systems designed for trust, staying human might just be the hardest part. So no, this roundtable wasn't just about emerging threats. It was about seeing them for what they are. Not just glitches in the code, but fractures in how we define reality. Subscribe if this shook you a bit. Share it if you think someone needs to hear it. And remember, in the age of intelligent machines, awareness is your first firewall.